If you want to keep your conversion rates under 1%, then you don't need to watch this video. But if you want to increase conversion rates, then you can watch this video. And by the end of this video, I will show you immediately what you need to do to improve conversion rates. And this is an example of one of the websites where you can see this is how this is laid out nicely. And this is the comparison chart, or this is us versus them. And this can help you to stand out from other businesses because you can easily articulate what is the core value that you are providing to your customers, because they will compare your business or what you're offering or your product with everything else that is in the marketplace. They will see the price, but also they will see the benefits. If you can easily outline the core benefits of your product, then it is easier purchasing decision for them. And to create something like this, you can use Canva, for example, and just go to Canva, have a pro plan, and then you will have a ton of different templates that you can use. And for example, for the sake of brevity of this video, I will just use this one. And then we can have just two of these plans. So I'll just delete this background. And then after that, I will have this deleted. And now imagine that you have your product over here and other product here, or other products in the marketplace, and then have about 4 to 5 maximum things that you're gonna list out. You can see over here we have a little bit over that, but for the sake of brevity, when you're explaining things in infographic style, you don't want to have a long list of pros and cons or us versus them. It needs to be easily digestible for your customers, because this comparison chart should be on your product pages, and you don't want to make this extremely big, because you want to have this on your phone as people are scrolling. You don't want people to stay for quite a long time on one section, because the core purpose when people land on your product page and even on the home page is when they land on the home page, with every scroll that they're gonna do, they have to nod. They have to agree what they are seeing and that they are not confused. If they are confused when they are scrolling through your product page, then they will leave the website. And when they leave the website, of course, you are losing the sale. So with every scroll, they need to nod their head and they need to be excited to continue scrolling. And then after that, they will scroll up to the most important section for them. They will read it, the most important section for them. And then after that, they will decide if this is a good purchasing decision or not. What kind of specific things to use inside of the comparison chart? You can use Claude, for example, or you can use Perplexity. Both of them are amazing. Maybe you're gonna get better results with Perplexity. You can use the pro version or standard version with Perplexity, because Perplexity will use actual data, like real time, what people are talking online. And you can specify that you want to use more data, for example, from Reddit, and you will get these pros and cons. Now, based on these pros and cons, most important thing here is about cons, because you can inverse these cons and make them pros for your product. Of course, if your product is applicable to these cons or to articulation about the cons that people are frustrated with. I'm using example here for this protein powder for this business, just an example. You can say that you have multiple flavor options, because usually there is a limited flavor options for this specific product. This is just an example how you can use this, and in the cloud, you will have a little bit different outputs. It can be quite similar because this is AI. It is using very similar data sets. So based on these data sets, you will have this kind of output. Of course, you can use your own data, and what people are saying that they are really drawn to when they have made a purchasing decision. So what else you can do? You can extract all the conversations and emails that you have been having with your customers, compile all that data into one spreadsheet or into one text document, and after that you can upload it to Claude and then just ask Claude, hey, can you tell me what are the biggest frustrations and what makes my product stand out from everything else in the marketplace? And from there, just have 4 to 5 things that you can have inside the comparison chart, what truly makes you stand out. And this can help you to increase conversion rates, because then people can have a light bulb moment. Now I understand why this product and this business is different from everyone else in the marketplace.